Hey guys, how y'all doing? This is Dream Moose Tarot here for another reading for the sign of Taurus. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Greatly appreciated. Subscribe, and thank you for those who have subscribed and those who will in the future. Let's go. Tauruses. Any messages you'd like for me to relay back to the sign of Tauruses? Please and thank you. All right. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. In reverse. Children, your love life is being affected by children. In reverse. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. In reverse. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. In reverse. So, with the energies on this card, with all of them being in reverse, this is the first that I think I've ever dealt with all of them in reverse. I mean, I've gotten 3 and then just 1 upright, but at least 1 upright. But what I noticed with this spread is that the last one with the retreat, which means it's time to disconnect from the world, you haven't. You know, it's you probably done that. You've done that. You're soul searching. I feel for the Taurus that I'm speaking of, and if it resonates, great. If it, you know, well, it depends on what the story comes about. But if it doesn't, don't try to fit yourself in it. You're no longer allowing things to hold you back anymore. You're setting free about free of a lot of things. I think the only thing that's stopping you from coming out your shell is you. I believe that you've done your hermit, your hermit mode, and you've descended in many ways, and I think you're seeking spiritual wise, answers from the Most High instead of, seeking it from friends and family. I think you've done your share of, going towards them for support and answers that now you're looking within yourself. I think you was in a relationship where, you decided this wasn't for you anymore, and you're no longer allowing, children to play a factor of why you guys are still together. I think you're learning to love yourself first with this in reverse, which means if it was upright, then you need, some time to love yourself first. But I think you're standing up for yourself at this moment. I think you're no longer caring about what other people think anymore. That's why you already done the isolation, or you're getting towards going into isolation where you're realizing that you don't really need anybody's say in what for you to do in your life. You're actually making your choices on your own. And for the Tauruses are out there who've already made that decision, it's starting to see their path a little clearer, and why there was a lot of toxicity around them, and why they did a lot of things to stop you from seeing, that they were toxic. And it's vice versa. Flip it how you want. Cross watchers who are also watching this, who's dealing with the Taurus, have also noticed that you no longer allowing anything that used to block you from going further with anything that you desire or want anymore. You're letting all that go. What no longer serves you, letting that go. But let's see what else, because it's not telling me a lot about if you're seeking love elsewhere. But for now, I think you have realized what changes you need to do in your life, and you're making them changes. I think it took you a while to see and really, put your foot down, because I think you did a lot of worrying about what others thought. You even feared that your child or the person's child, or your kids, if y'all share kids, you thought that was gonna affect you, but you no longer, it's like, not to be harsh, but you don't care about that anymore. All right. The card flew out. Life is tough, but so are you. This is all self-explanatory. The cards do not lie. Life is tough, but so are you. Then I say earlier, you're standing up for yourself. And that card flew out. Two more cards, universe, please. And thank you. Two more cards. Well, three more cards, actually, for clarification. Three more cards, alright? That didn't wanna. Ooh, there we go. One more. One more card, please, and thank you. Ooh, there we go. Second card, souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. So earlier I said I didn't see any love that you guys were trying to find, but I believe that with that card being said, that if it's meant to be, whatever it is that you're going after, it will be. Because as I had stated, I believe I was talking to I think I was talking to Virgo, or if not, like, no. It must have been Capricorn, one of them. Whatever's meant to be will be, and nothing can change that. Nothing can change that. Okay? And when a soulmate meets another soulmate, there's no greater bond than that, of course, with twin flames. But but when souls are connected and you can feel that it's authenticity, and it just can't, nothing change that, nothing. And I was wondering, what were you going after? What was you standing up for? You were standing up, of course, from listening to others, but I didn't feel that you were going after something, but you are going after something. You are going after something, and I think you're believing in yourself, and you're giving yourself that courage, the boost of courage, but you needed time to isolate yourself. It's like when you hear a lot of noise and you just need silence. Yeah. All you need is to believe in yourself. These cards do not lie. See, you had to go into hermit mode to believe in within you that you're capable of making changes in your life, and you're making them. And then the last but not least, adventure awaits. Go find it. Look at that. Beautiful scenery. Just it's like it's gratifying because you're realizing your worth. You're realizing that you are capable of loving, and people are capable of loving you. But you had to have faith in yourself. You had to actually go within yourself to realize that you're capable of being strong and quieting the noise around you. And you had to take time with yourself to understand this and to grow strength within you to realize, like, I could do this. And I don't need all these negative people around me. I could do bad all by myself. No one says, oh, go and dismiss everybody. That's not what this is. But you found strength within yourself and your capabilities of... I get to... I'm the owner of my shit. I'm not just saying it. I'm actually proving it. I'm actually proving it. And you guys can no longer tell me what I feel or how I feel. I don't feel it. But let's see what the universe has to close this out. 3 cards, please. One more shuffle. All right. Bring love into the situation in reverse. So what you have let go of, there's no need to bring love. It's unrequited. It's not something that's needed anymore. And if for it to be in reverse, there's no need for it. It's no longer going to be in your way, whatever it is that you're letting go. And what do you need to release? I just said this. What do you need to release? And I think you're getting to a point where you're realizing what you need to release. And you're standing up for yourself. Standing up for yourself. Take time to breathe out. And that was in reverse. So you took time to breathe out, and now you're looking at yourself. Now I'm ready, and I'm ready to release what's necessary to release. And you found strength on your own. I mean, you've had it all. You had it all along. I think it just took you some time to realize that, and it happens. It happens. As long as you found it, as long as you found it, all you can do is just continue to do what makes you happy this time around, not what others. And you're very stubborn sign. So I'm sure, whatever you want to do, you will do. You might have taken people's advice or tried and it stirred you where you didn't think you would be, but I think you needed to be right where you are and to realize certain things. And it does take time. It's not easy. Change doesn't just happen right then and there. It doesn't. I think you had to really go deep within yourself and just really, trust yourself. Trust you. But you'll do just fine, Taurus. You'll do just fine. You are. But please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Greatly appreciated. That's all I have for you. Till next time. Namaste. Peace.